GCSE 9 to 1 maths, okay, going over the fractions content, okay, for the foundation tier non-calculator paper, okay, with bits of it looking at some higher tier as well, okay, towards the back end. So the last question, I believe, okay, is higher tier only, okay, in roughly, okay, 10 minutes. Okay, let's go. Question number one. Which shape below is 2/5 shaded? So, what does this mean? Well, it means that two parts out of five squares have actually been coloured in. Okay, so coloured in. So it'll be B. Okay, because two are blue out of a total of five. Okay, I hope that made sense. Okay, so sorry if it wasn't actually very clear there. Okay, so the numerator is the number of parts that are coloured in, and the denominator tells us like the total number of parts. Question number two, what fraction of this shape is shaded? We got four out of a total of eight, because four plus four is eight. So 4/8, we can simplify this, divide top and bottom by four, and we get 1/2, or just a half. Okay, so get practicing on how to simplify fractions and how to write fractions in equivalent form. Okay, particularly for those foundation tier students. Okay, aiming for that grade 4, grade 5. Okay, fractions is a big part of the GCSE math syllabus. Okay, and curriculum. Question number three: what is 2 out of 11 written in a fraction? That would be 2/11ths. Okay, so 2 out of 11. And that, guys, is my final answer. Question number four. The number line below is divided into 10 equal parts. Which letter shows the position of 3/10? That will be, so that's 0, 1/10, 2/10, 3/10. So be answer of D. Okay, the next part, looking at some fractions. One, strengthen now. Which two of these shapes are half shaded? Well, that will be C and also F. Okay, so C and F. This next part, what fraction of the flag below is shaded? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We've got 13, and then it's out of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 by 5. So it's 13 45ths. Because 9 times 5 is 45. Okay, or you just count up the number of squares. Okay, that is my little trick for working out, yeah, total number of squares. Okay, so do length times width, okay, for the area of the total rectangle, okay, or the total number of squares. Okay, next one. Sorry. Write down the two shapes that are divided into quarters. Okay, so we want quarters. That will be F, okay, because you've got 4 quarters, and that'll also be B. Okay, so B and F. Okay, remember that a quarter is half of a half. Okay, you half a half. Quarter. Okay, next one's looking at some deepened questions. Okay, so write down the two shapes that are less than half shaded. That'll be B and that'll be F. Okay, so B and F. Okay, there we go. Question number two. What fraction of a pound is 17p? Well, it's 17 hundredths. Okay, because there are 100 pennies in a pound. Okay, 100 pence in a pound. Okay, so 100 British pennies. Okay, in England here or in the UK. Okay, is equal to £1. Okay, £1 British. Question number three. What fraction of an hour is 23 minutes? So an hour has 60 minutes to be 23 60ths. That is my final answer. Okay, these two fractions don't simplify because this one here, 17 is actually prime. Okay, so it only has actually two factors, and there are no common factors between 17 and 100. And then similarly here, there are no common factors between 23 and 60. Okay, 23 is actually a prime number, and a prime number is a number which has exactly or explicitly two factors, one in itself. Okay, Question number 4. Which two of these shapes are 3/4 shaded? Okay, so it looks like it's C, okay, and E, but let's just double check. We're about 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. They're not equally parts, okay. That's a half there. That's 3/7. So that's not 3/4. That's 3 out of 6. So that's a half. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So 6/8 simplifies to 3/4. Divide top and bottom by 2. You get 3/4. The answer is C and E. The reason it's not F, guys, is because it's not equally like next year, okay? Because that circle there here isn't the same amount as those two triangles there. Okay, so fractions 2, looking at some equivalent fractions now. So fractions 2, introduce section. What is the missing number in these equivalent fractions? So from 5 to 20, we multiply by 4. So we do 2 times 4, which is 8. So 2/5 is the same as, i.e. identical to 8/20. Next one, simplify 2/10. They're both even, so I can half it. I get 1/5. Divide top and bottom by 2. Okay, to cancel the fraction down. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. Okay, next part. What fraction of the shape is shaded below? Sorry, what fraction of the shape below is shaded? Okay, give you your answer in its simplest form. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 out of 10, so 8/10. Okay, they're both even numbers, so I can half it, divide top and bottom by 2, and we get 4/5, guys. So 4 out of 5, or 4/5. This next one, put these fractions in ascending order from smallest to largest. So that'll be 2/10, 3/10, and 7/10. And I've got to say, guys, these are super, super common questions, okay, especially on the foundation tier Edexcel and OCR papers, okay. These are super, super, super common questions. So, okay, particularly obviously for the Edexcel foundation, okay, and the OCR foundation, okay, for the non-calculated papers, yeah, so non-calculated papers, okay. So I would practice these, yeah, and they're usually worth, yeah, about 2 to 3 marks, yeah, on the exam, okay. So practice, yeah, these questions, okay, and we've got more to do in a minute. Okay, again, some more questions to practice, okay. So step 1, so put these fractions in ascending order. So ascending means, yeah, smallest to biggest, smallest to largest. Okay, look at the strengthening section, fractions 2. So step 1, put them all out of common denominators. So times that by 2, so I get 6/8. A quarter is equal to 2/8 times top and bottom by 2, and I've got 5/8. Now I can come over to the order of size, okay, because I've got the same denominators. It'd be 1/4, then 5/8. So I made that a bit big there. Yeah, and then we've got 3/4. Another way, of course, is to convert them into decimals and obviously compare it. That also works. But I'd say that's a bit more time consuming, okay? But that also works, okay? It's number 2, okay? But I prefer, yeah, like equivalent fractionation methods, okay? Question number 2, which two shapes are 3/4 shaded? Well, that's a quarter, so it can't be that one. It has to be B because you've got 3 out of 4, so B. And what else do we have? So is it going to be C? No, because that's 3/7. Is it going to be F? No, that's 4/8. So that's equal to a half. Is it going to be E? Because that'll be 2 out of 8, if I'm not mistaken, which is a quarter. So it has to be D. But let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 6. So we've got 6/8 there, which if you divide top and bottom by 2, you get 3/4. So it's B and D. Okay, again, these two, so that question 1 and question 2 are super, super common exam style questions for the OCR Foundation non-calculator paper and Edexcel Foundation non-calculator, okay? So practice these questions, okay? Question number 3, use the 2 cards below to make a fraction that is equivalent to 16/20. Okay, so if I simplify it, so divide top and bottom by 2, I can have 8/10. Okay, divide top and bottom by 2 again, and I can have 4/5. So that's simplifies to 4/5. Okay, that's one possible answer. Okay, this next one, complete the equality to find the three equivalent fractions. 1/4 is how many? Is 3 what? So it'd be 3/12. And the next one, 1 times what is that? And then 4 times 5 is 20. So 1 times 5 is 5. So 1/4 is equal to 3/12, which is equal to 5/20. Okay, last few questions now. Okay, I would say that these would be towards like the back end of a foundation tier paper, okay, or the start of a higher tier paper. Hamza makes a cake and cuts it into 16 equal sized pieces. He gives 12 to Jack. What fraction of the cake does Hamza have left? Well, 16 minus 12 would be 4. So it'd be 4/16. Okay, divide top and bottom by 2 because it's even. I get 2/8. And then divide top and bottom again by 2. And I'm going to get 1/4. Okay, or divide top and bottom by 4 there. Okay, either answer would work. Okay. So question number 2. Jan says that the same fraction of each rectangle below has been shaded. Is Jan correct? Write a sentence to explain your answer. So that's going to be equal to 2/6, okay, which is equal to 1/3. And what does it equal to? Well, that will equal to 4/12. Divide top and bottom by 2, and I'm going to get 2/6. Divide top and bottom again by 2, and I get 1/3. So in fact, yes, Jan is correct, okay, because they're both what we call equivalent fractions, okay, because 2/6 is equal to 4/12, okay, times top and bottom by 2, or divide top and bottom by 2, okay, from right to left, okay, times it by 2, and then times it by 2, okay. So yes, Jan is correct, okay. Okay, so that's question of the day, guys. Okay, again, I've seen this question here appear on like a higher tier AQA paper, okay? So what fraction is exactly halfway between 4/5 and 14/15? So make it so it's out of the same fraction, okay, same denominator, times top and bottom by 3, and I'm going to get 12/15, 14/15. The fraction that is bang in the middle will be 13/15. And that, guys, is my final answer. Okay, so I hope that's been useful. Okay, I hope it's been informative. If you did actually like it and found it useful, please share it, please like it, please repost it. Okay, please follow me on TikTok, subscribe to me on YouTube, and I'll see you inside the next video. Okay, bye for now. Take care, all the best.